Ogutcu. I'm the head of research for North America for Inframation and Sparkspread. So when you're looking at how investors are accessing greenfield deals, I think the first one would be for P3s. They bid as a consortium. So the consortium usually has a strong investment firm or strong equity provider together with a construction firm that also sometimes bring in equity, not always. And when they do, it's usually a smaller piece of the cake. They're also then joining with some architects, design firms, technical advisors, financial advisors. So that's for P3 deals most traditionally. So if you have a look at the P3 industry, the sector has seen ups and downs throughout the years. I could definitely say that this year was more on the downside, with the deal volume being down, even in Canada, who have been seen as the model for P3s. And so even there's been some shortcomings, and I think 2 less deals than last year. If you look at the US, there's been some delays on projects. So Miami-Dade, courthouse, which finally reached financial close, had some delays before getting there. The Maryland Capital Beltway project, we've been expecting the RFQ to launch for months now, more than 6 months. And also the biggest deception, I think, of the last quarter, the St. Louis airport, which had received a lot of interest from investors, but has actually been canceled during the holiday period. There's more and more reticence from major players. So construction companies, mainly that are playing, have active roles and also provide equity, have been less willing to take on risks. So many big names have said that they were no longer going to be bidding on P3s, or at least being a lot more careful before participating in a bidding process. So some of the names were Skanska, AECOM, Graham, Granite, Fluor, and I think that will continue on. So we actually recently published a piece on how solar developers have gone ahead of the market to secure equipment loans for projects that they don't even have on the market yet. So we can see that there's going to be a lot of new projects coming up, and they've already secured it in 2019. So financial close will come on those, and that was about, I think we've identified 12 different developers, and I think there might be even more that we haven't identified yet. Another sector that I think will continue growing is LNGs. They've been quite consistent, and the deal value on them are always quite big. They always manage to secure a big, good group of lenders as well, and the debt is always subsequent amounts, so it gets a lot of interest. And then we can think about, what about other new technologies like battery storage or EV charging stations that don't necessarily have the best investment platform today. There isn't an investment model in place today for some of them. For example, the EV charging stations, and that's something that could come in the next years and draw even more attention and grow the market.